Assalamu alaikum guys, how are you? I hope so you are all fine. Today our topic of discussion is fusion energy. So let's get started towards our video. We have fusion energy. First of all, we will discuss about the definition of fusion energy, then we will discuss about the nuclear fusion, fuel resources, abundance of fuel and safety also, and inertial confinement and magnetic confinement. So these are the topics which we will discuss one by one in this video. So let's get started and let's discuss about the definition of fusion energy. So let's know what is fusion energy. Fusion energy is a type of nuclear energy that is generated by the process of nuclear fusion, in which atomic nuclei combine to form a heavier nucleus. This process releases an enormous amount of energy, much more than what is released in nuclear fusion, the process currently used in nuclear power plants. So it was our definition in which we studied that the atomic nuclei combined to form a heavier nucleus. So, and the next we have key point that this process is currently used in the nuclear power plants nowadays. And it was our definition, and let's go towards the key points. Key aspects of fusion energy includes nuclear fusion, fuel sources, abundance of fuel, safety and inertial confinement and magnetic confinement. So let's get started towards the first point, which is nuclear fusion. Fusion occurs when light atomic nuclei, typically isotopes of hydrogen like deuterium and tritium, these are the isotopes of hydrogen, combine to form a heavier nucleus. This process releases a large amount of energy. So it was a nuclear fusion process. Next point, we have fuel sources. Deuterium, that is the isotope of hydrogen, a stable isotope of hydrogen, can be extracted from a water. Tritium, a radioactive isotope of hydrogen, can be bred from lithium within the reactor. So in the first point we discussed about the deuterium and tritium, and the next point tells about the sources of deuterium and tritium, and it says that deuterium can be extracted from water and tritium can be extracted from the lithium within the reactor. And the next point, we have abundance of fuel. Deuterium can be extracted from water which is abundant on earth. Tritium can be bred from lithium which also relatively abundant. So here this point tells us that tritium can also bred from lithium which is also relatively abundant. So next point, we have safety. Fusion reactions are inherently safer than fission reactions as they do not produce long-lived radioactive waste or carry the risk of a runaway chain reaction. And at last, we have the point which is inertial confinement and magnetic confinement. There are two primary approaches to achieving the conditions necessary for nuclear fusion. Inertial confinement, which using intense heat and pressure to force the fusion, and the magnetic confinement using powerful magnetic field to contain and stabilize the plasma. So the two types are discussed here. First is inertial confinement and second is magnetic confinement. So it was our topic in which we discussed about the fusion energy and the key aspects of fusion energy. So that was our topic. I hope so you will like it. Thanks for watching. Allah Hafiz.